Morning, Eagles. I'm Carlos.
And I'm Ella.
Today, we're looking back at the 8th graders' long field trip, a spotlight on one of our coaches, and the choice of electives.
And it's all happening here
on TCNN.
You're listening to Redneck.
Tri-City offers a lot of fun electives for each student. Tua covered some of them this week.
Many students choose electives either because it's something they enjoy or something they want to learn more about.
In guitar class, we practice guitar scales and chords, and we learn how to play music. Yes, I would recommend it, because if you want to learn an instrument or become more musically experienced, it helps.
I chose multimedia. It's a pretty nice elective. We do all forms of media, and I would recommend it to people who are good with computers.
The elective I chose was art. It's really fun. We practice painting and drawing and lots of different styles of art in the art class. Most of the things we do in there are painting and drawing, and it's a really great class. Mr. Palmer is awesome.
Well, those electives sound really fun. Back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks, Tua.
Jacob is here in the studio with our announcements for this week.
What is going on, Eagles? I'm Jacob here with your announcements. Tonight is the mother and son laser tag event, so make sure that if you signed up, you show up and get creamed by some moms. If you want to join ASB next year, make sure you fill out the interest email by Wednesday. If you have any questions for that, contact Mr. Prelli. Anything left in the cubbies by the microwaves will be thrown into a trash can, and every Monday that trash can will be emptied, so make sure you get your stuff. That's all we have for this week. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Jacob. You're a beautiful man with a beautiful voice.
Next, we have Josh in the studio with Emma Galloway.
What's up, Tri-City? I'm in the studio with Emma Galloway, and we're going to talk a little bit about the girls' soccer season. So, Emma, what's been your favorite part about the season this year?
My favorite part about the season has definitely been the team and the girls that have come out, and just like playing with them by my side has been really fun.
Yeah, but you guys have done really well. So I know that you're really committed to volleyball and you're playing there in college, but I know you came out for your senior year for soccer, and now you ended up being the top scorer in the division. So how did that kind of happen?
I mean, I used to play soccer for like 6 years, and I stopped in 8th grade. So definitely I have played soccer before, so it's been kind of a muscle memory thing, but also just like the through balls and the crosses for my teammates has definitely helped a lot.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And so this is only the 4th time that our girls' soccer team has been to playoffs. So what do you think about your guys' chances this year?
I think we definitely have a very good chance to win this year, so yeah.
Well, you heard it here, guys. Come out and support on Saturday at 7 o'clock at home for our girls' first CIF soccer game. Back to you guys.
Emma's been an amazing player on the team this year, and it's been so fun on the field with her.
Many don't know it, but Coach Klavitter has a busier day than most. Here's Mika with that story.
As a coach, dad, and teacher at this school, Coach Klavitter often has to manage his time and balance the 3 out.
Well, the cool thing about being here with all my kids is I get to see them throughout the day. The little ones like to give me hugs and stuff, so that's kind of cool to be able to, and then just kind of see how they're doing during the day, and I think it's comforting for them to know that dad's here. My passion is coaching baseball, and being a dad is obviously number one above everything. Family's first. So to be able to do all 3, to come to my work, I really enjoy. Having the kids here makes it more special.
Do you like that your dad works at the school?
I like when my dad works hard.
And what do you like about him working at school?
That he works hard for us. I get to see him a lot.
What's your favorite part about going to the games?
Watching it and going in the dugout. I like when he's at home more when he's at home.
Well, you heard it from him and his kids. This is a very challenging experience, but it's definitely worth it. Back to you guys in the studio.
We're so thankful for everything Coach Klavitter does for the school.
Now I feel bad that I keep slacking off in strength training. Last week, you may have noticed the absence of the 8th graders on campus.
I had lots of fun on the East Coast trip, and I'm so glad students still get the opportunity to go. Our 8th graders went last Saturday. Here's Keaton with that story.
Every year, our 8th graders take a memorable trip to the East Coast trip, learning about all the history behind our country.
My favorite part about the trip was the Rocky Balboa steps because I watched all the movies and they're really good. I would go to Rucker Park because it's a historical part of basketball.
Definitely hanging out with my friends and just being with them and getting closer as a class. I would go back to New York and just during the summer because it was really cold and like the trees were all dead.
My favorite part was trying the delicacies and some of the cuisine from different places, like New York pizza, Philly cheesesteaks, Hershey's chocolate. I would see the Smithsonian Natural Museum because there's a lot of cool stuff in there. Jamestown because it was where our earliest settlers settled. I know, and it was cool to see like what they had to go through, like harsh winters and what their relationship was like with Native Americans.
Bringing history to real life is a great part of Tri-Cities culture. Back to you guys.
It's so great that students get to see history close up. This week.
We'll see you next time on TCNN.